Hi, Assalamualaikum semua. In today's video, I will teach you guys Chapter 1 Mathematics, Form 4, Quadratic Functions and Equation in one Variable. So first thing first, you akan belajar pasal quadratic expression tau. Okay, quadratic expression ni basically you just sama dengan kan expression dengan 0. So basically the form yang you kena belajar is ax square plus bx plus c, di mana a, b and c ni must have a value, and then the highest power of x must be equal to 2 only. Because what? Chapter 1 ni basically kita belajar pasal quadratic. Quadratic which mean you akan learn it will form either this shape of graph or this kind of graph. Dia basically sama je, it's bezanya it's smiley or it's sad. Okay, so first thing first, kita nak distinguish lah quadratic expression tu, is it right or is it wrong. So untuk first ni, okay, probably you guys akan rasa dia betul lah, sebab basically it's 3p tolak 5. So it's one expression, but actually it's wrong sebab we doesn't have the power. Okay, kita kena rujuk semula dekat kita punya equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c. Tapi dekat dalam first equation yang kita ada ni adalah 3p tolak 5, which is they doesn't have anything yang ada power. So it's automatically wrong. Okay, sebab first thing first kita tahu tak ada power terus salah. Okay, let's find the other one. So number 2 ada power, number 3 ada power, number 4 ada power, 5 and 6 semua ada power. Alright, nice. Alright, so syarat yang seterusnya, kita kena ada only one variable. Sebab sekarang ni the questions ask us untuk distinguish quadratic expression with one variable only. Biasanya dia takkan minta banyak lah. Variable ni apa? Dia boleh minta P, boleh minta Q, boleh minta X or Y. It depends on the equation itself. So kalau yang ini P, so every one in the equation kena P. Okay, nombor 2. We have Q. Okay, highest power is 2. Nice. And then we're gonna have Q. I think 2 is right. Yes. And then number 3. Okay, we have Q, we have R. It's more than one variable, so it's wrong. Okay. And then we have number 4. Is it right or wrong? Okay, first, highest power is 2. Nice, correct. S, both are in S form, so it's right. Walaupun dia tak ada C dekat sini, it's fine. The most important part is it must have one variables and the highest power is 2. Okay, ada C or tak ada C doesn't have any problem. Okay, and then number 5. Okay, 42. Nice one. Highest power is 2, and then I think it's correct. Okay, only one variables. U, number 6. U3 plus 2U minus 2. So, I'm sorry, it's not U3, it's U cube. Yeah. So, the highest power is 3. So, basically, it's wrong. Okay. So, I would like to recap. Kalau you nak find quadratic expression, just equal it to 0. And then, you kena ingat, it's basically one variables. And then, the highest power is 2. Okay. Just follow the expressions. Next, we're gonna moving on to quadratic equations. Okay, basically kita akan learn banyak benda about quadratic equations. Okay, apa beza quadratic equations and quadratic expressions? Basically, quadratic equation when you have fx. Okay, this one. Fx. So, fx tu adalah y sebenarnya. Fx is y. Fx as a whole is y. But if x sahaja, then it's value x. Alright. Okay. For your information, quadratic equation have many to one relation. Why? Okay, I will terangkan sekejap lagi. Okay, first thing first, you dah tengok kan the graph yang we have right here, fx. As I said earlier, fx is y. That's why dia dekat y punya axis lah. And then x dekat x axis. Okay, and then we have pq. Okay, we have P and Q. P and Q is the root. Root ni you nak ingat apa? Dia masa Melayu akar kan? Basically dia dekat x-axis. PQ mesti value-nya adalah value x-axis. Kenapa dia value x-axis bukan y? Sebab dia on the x-axis, okay? R. R basically the image of P and Q. So since graph kita you boleh tengok sendiri kan, it's have these shapes. So these shapes seperti mana you dah tahu, dia ada axis of symmetry. Bila ada axis of symmetry, the right one akan sama dengan the left one, okay? So this value akan always sama dengan this value. This value akan sama dengan this value. This value akan sama dengan this value. The only thing yang berubah adalah x value sahaja. But y value akan sama. Let's say macam P dengan Q ni, it's a 2 difference of x value. Let's say P is 2 and Q is 5, but the image is still 3. So that's why this is the relation is many to one relation, because 2 and 5 have 3 as the image. So kalau you nak senang ingat, basically x adalah objek dan y adalah image ataupun hasil output, okay? Sebab kat sini kita input x and then kita akan dapat y as the output. Alright, so I think it's quite fast, right? I just want to recap slowly. Basically ini shape graph yang kita ada, and then first yang you belajar adalah root value x yang akan sentiasa berada pada x-axis. Okay, and then you belajar pasal axis of symmetry. Okay, you should have no worries lah, sebab chapter 1 ni quadratic function. Quadratic shape dia memang either macam ni or macam ni. Dia takkan ada shape lain. So itu je yang you kena tahu, many to one relation, sebab PQ have R. Dua benda ada satu image yang sama. Okay, and then we learn about axis of symmetry, and then on the axis of symmetry, the point who touch the graph ataupun the line lah kan, the curve, is maximum or minimum point. Okay, how we want to know its maximum, how we want to know its minimum. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Okay, basically bila it's at the top of the world, ini cara ingat, top of the world, you have max lah, obviously. Bila you dekat bawah, then you have min lah. You cannot have maximum dekat bawah, okay? Alright. Next, I think itu sajalah untuk part quadratic equation punya basic. Right now, kita akan moving on to the next part, which is kita akan determine shape of the graph. Basically, shape of the graph ni akan based on value of A and value of B and C. This whole chapter, you kena berpegang pada these equations, okay? AX square plus BX plus C. You kena ingat-ingat. Okay, untuk shape A, value A ni, tak kisah any number, positive or negative. Cuma A, dia akan tentukan either you punya graph is happy or sad. Boleh ke graph A 0? Value A 0. No lah. Sebab A should have the value. Sebab kalau tak, it's not a quadratic expression. Macam mana yang kita belajar tadi. The highest power must be 2, right? Okay, right here I tulis untuk for A lebih daripada kosong ataupun A equal to 0. If A lebih daripada 0, then the graph will be all smiley. Ni, I lukis mata. So, you guys boleh nampak lah. It's smiley. Bila A kurang daripada kosong, dia kecil, maknanya it's sad. Okay, walaupun it's sad, tapi dia ada maximum point. Okay, kalau rather than A besar, dia happy, tapi dia ada minimum point. Okay, this is the mata lah, in case you guys don't get it. Alright, right now kita nak fahamkan dengan lebih mendalam. Okay, the smaller the value, the wider the curve. What I mean by this, okay, let's say 3 dengan 5, basically 3 lagi kecil. So, when kita nak draw the curve for 3, okay, let's say 3 is positive, it's more than 0. So, this 3 and 5 is more than 0. So, it will be all smiley. So, bila smiley, I'm going to have 3 like this. This is A equal to 3. But, okay, when I have 5, it's my A much bigger, but the curve much smaller lah. Okay, so you kena ingat benda tu. Okay, let's say we have -3 and -5. What was the difference? Siapa lagi besar, siapa lagi kecil? So basically -3 is bigger than -5. So bila you nak draw, you're gonna have -3. It's sad because both are less than 0. But when you want to draw -5, bigger. Okay, sebab the smaller value, so the wider the curve. Okay, and then you must remember about maximum and minimum point. So basically the question will tell you lah, dia nak cari maximum or minimum point. Alright, next I gonna moving on to B value pula. Okay, I nak tulis lagi in case kita lupa. So ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, I have first type and second type. Basically it's cases lah. Sebab value b ni dia akan depends on a. Kenapa? A ni yang akan tentukan it's smiley or sad. Itu sahaja. So kalau you have a more than 0, it will be all smiley, right? So I'm gonna draw for you this one, and then I'm gonna have A more than 0, so smiley, all smiley. But when I have A more than 0, B more than 0, the graph basically will be at the left. Okay, kat kiri. So dekat sini. Okay, but kalau dia B equal to 0, then it will be here. Basically dia menentukan kat manalah you akan berada. Ini kalau dia B less than 0, B equal to 0, and this will be B more than 0. Kalau you have A less than 0, basically it's just vice versa from the first cases lah. Basically you have B to 0, this kalau A lagi besar daripada kosong, it's on the left. Tapi kalau A less than 0, it's on the right. So basically you ingat one type je. Kalau I ingat this type, the first type. A more than 0. When I have B more than 0, it's on left. B equal to 0, it's at center. And B less than 0, it's at the right. And then this is the example of the graph lah. So this is at the right, okay? B more than 0. See? Dia terbalik. B kat 0 tadi kat sini. But right now, bila dia side, B kat 0 dia on the right. So just ingat one type, okay? I really tak nak you guys confuse. It's so basic. You akan kena recap banyak lagi chapter. Please just minimize lah apa yang you kena hafal. But make it complex and it's covered all the part. Okay, next I'm gonna show you for C. Okay, untuk C, point, basically it's point yang touch y-axis. Kalau you nak ingat, it should always, it's either here or here. Here ni any range lah boleh jadi. Kalau yang ini maknanya y-intercept is 0. main. And then ni range dia boleh pergi jauh lah. Anything dia nak kat sini ke, dia nak touch kat sini ke, touch kat sini. Basically the curve tu akan touch the y-axis. Teacher, boleh ke the curve tu touch banyak part of the y-axis? No, because we have quadratic. Dia memang shape ni macam gitu je. Dia takkan berubah dah. Okay. So untuk first thing first, C more than 0 is left above y-axis. What I mean by this, okay, we're gonna have y positive, y negative, x positive, and then x negative. Okay, this is basic. You guys should know this. Okay, lies above x-axis. Let's say C is 5. C is 5. This is 5. So, dia kena touch macam tu. Okay, ini tak kisahlah. Tak kisah dia white ke tak, tapi dia mesti touch at 5. Okay, at y equal to 5. Okay, let's say, sorry. I have y equal to 0. How is it? What I'm gonna do? So easy. It's touch 0 and then tarik balik ke atas. You're done. Okay, let's say I have y negative 3. Sorry. Macam tu. See, it's below. Bila you touch ke atas, dia akan be there. So that's what I mean. C more than 0 lies above x-axis. This is the x-axis, right? This is the x-axis above. So dia akan be here. The curve will be here. Tapi kalau dia dekat below x-axis, it's happen because C equal to less than C. The value of C will be less than 0. Sorry. Alright. I hope that's clarified. Okay. And then last part of this chapter, roots. Macam mana I cover tadi, roots basically value of x ataupun it's the one who touch the x-axis. Untuk roots ni dia ada 3 cases. Whether you're gonna have 2 roots, 1 root, or you don't have any roots. Macam mana kita nak tahu roots? I will teach you guys how to find the roots, okay? Nampak tak? Ini dia ada 2 roots. It's touch at x-axis, and then this is y-axis. This is only have 1 roots. There's a cases where dia ada 1 root saja, and then when dia tak touch apa-apa, maknanya dia 0 roots. Alright. Okay. Questions. Basically this, I want to make it a complex chapter yang cover a complex video yang cover all the chapters. So that's why I think it's quite fast. Kalau you have any question, you guys boleh tanya. But right now, kita dah settle dah dengan chapter 1 sebenarnya. Basics. Alright, now kita nak cover question yang biasanya dia tanya. Okay. And for information, dia boleh tanya in bigger number, smaller number, or in variables A or B or C, or any unknown variables such as P, Q, X, Y, any variables. Okay, so untuk first type of questions, we're gonna know how to solve the quadratic equations. Okay, bila you jumpa soalan macam ni, maknanya dia nak you find the root. Okay, dia bagi you equations and dia kata solve. Okay, this is the keyword. Okay, dulu waktu I belajar maths, I really wanted to know lah the keyword. Sebab kalau tak tahu keyword, kadang-kadang I'm stuck sebab dia bagi okay, what I want to do. Macam tu. Alright, untuk the first one, it's quite simple actually. I dah cakap, kalau expressions or equation, kita just kena samakan dengan 0. So, okay, first step, equalkan to 0. Pindah 4 pergi sebelah, 4 jadi negatif, equal to 0. And then using your calculator, I akan buat macam dulu lah. Ni I buat kurungan, I equalkan to 0 siap-siap. And then I tulis lah value calculator yang I dapat. I tekan. I dapat x equal to negative 1, x equal to 4. Bila dia masuk dalam ni, dia punya simbol akan berubah. Okay, sebab I'm going to show you. X plus 1, X minus 4. Teacher, why kenapa simbol dia berubah? Bila you bawa dia keluar, X plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. X plus 1 sama dengan 0. X value you akan jadi negatif 1. Baru betul. Kalau you insert X negatif 1 dalam tu, you samakan dengan 0, X you akan jadi 1. It's wrong. Okay, itu one of the mistake yang kadang-kadang student buat lah. Okay, second type, when you jumpa this kind of questions, alamak, nobody style nafas dalam, buat slow-slow. Jumpa sini. Sorry, I shouldn't do using this one. So 6x square plus 2x minus x plus 2, and then you're gonna have, jadikan dia, I said, equal to 0. Okay, tak apa, you tulis je banyak-banyak, as long as you tak careless. So 6x square stay, 2 minus 1, you're gonna have x, and then minus 2. And then equal to 0, jangan lupa. And then equal 0, and then you're gonna have, I tekan-tekan calculator I, I dapatlah x equal to negative 2 over 3 and x equal to 1 over 2. Dulu I tak reti tahu macam mana nak tulis. So basically, this akan jadi, dia akan kahwin dengan x. Macam mana dia kahwin? You akan tulis dia macam ni, 3x. And then this minus kan, so plus 2. Kahwin dengan x, 2x. This is positive, minus 2. Why? Let me show you. The magics. I really love how maths works actually. Sama kan? I pindah kat sebelah. I nak cari value x. 3x. 2 pindah sebelah, negative 2. X equal to negative 2 over 3. Sama tak kids? Sama. So, I think that's clarify kenapa kita kena tukar. Ingat? Tukar simbol. Okay? And kalau you dapat it's in pecahan macam ni, don't be scared. Kawinkan yang bawah dengan X. Jadikan dia pecahan yang, jangan jadikan pecahan, jadikan dia sorang-sorang. Okay? Untuk second questions, biasanya, taklah biasanya, maybe untuk ujian awal tahun you, dia akan suruh you sketch the graph lah. I rasa during my SPM era, dia tak suruh I sketch the graph pun, tapi tak apa. Kita kena belajar semua. Sebab kita tahu kan soal type of question yang KPM akan keluarkan. Okay, sketch graph, easy things. First thing first, I akan buat graph. I mean graph lah. And then kita kena tahu it's x square, it's quadratic, so it's either smiley or sad. Dia akan berbentuk macam pelangi. You kena ingat, pelangi happy or pelangi sedih. Quadratic is pelangi. Macam tu. Alright, first let's check value. This is, kalau you blur, tulis balik equation yang kita ingat. A, teacher said A, they show sama ada it's smiley or sad. Sekarang ni, depan X kita adalah 1 ataupun value A kita adalah 1. So, 1 is positive or more than 0. That's mean it will be happy. Okay. Tulis, lukis dulu kecil-kecil, jangan lukis besar lagi. And then, value of B, it's negative B equal to negative 10. Okay, there's nothing much that we can do, but, okay, it's negative 10, A more than 0, B less than 0. We know A more than 0, B less than 0, then it's gonna be on the right side. Okay, I know, okay. It's gonna be on the right side. Gonna be here. Okay. And then C. C is equal to 16. So, okay. Bila you nak lukis, you kena, apa yang you kena lukis on the graph, you must have B and C value label. A tak payah. A shape sahaja. So, C lah yang paling obvious. 16. Okay. After you dah label tu, value of B, kita tahu dekat right part. But, this whole equation, x square minus 10x plus 16, you equalkan dengan 0, you kena cari roots dia. Then, bila you cari roots dia equal to 0, you dapat x minus 2, x minus x minus 8, sorry. Oh, both are on the right part. So, correct kan apa yang kita tengok? Negative 10. Okay, so x minus 2, x minus 8. Ingat, kena tukar dia punya simbol jadi negatif. So, let's say I letak 2 kat sini. I letak 8 kat sini. And then, it's must touch. Okay, so kat sini ada smiley. So, from atas ni, digerak, you gerakkan daripada C je. Daripada C value. And then, you're done. And, kita label lagi satu. Kat tepi ni, x square minus, sorry, tak lawa. Fx equal to x square minus 10x plus 16. And then you done and you got full marks. Easy, right? Very easy untuk this first chapter. Okay, untuk next video, I'm gonna make some more questions so we can have a stronger basics on this chapter. But before I end this video, let's recap everything. Okay, quadratic expressions. So, we're gonna know ax square plus bx plus c just equalkan dengan 0. You kena ingat it's must in one variable if the question state. Okay, and the highest power is only 2. Kenapa only 2? Sebab kita belajar quadratic. Quadratic punya power adalah 2. Okay, kalau you belajar cubic, then it's 3. But right now, it's quadratic, so it's 2. And then, we learn pasal quadratic equation. We learn about axis of symmetry, maximum and minimum point. We know where is the root. You must know shape dia happy or sedih. Okay. In the next video, I'm going to cover more on axis of symmetry dengan maximum and minimum points ataupun H and K lah. And then, kita belajar pasal shape of the graph. Kita belajar A akan influence what, B influence what, C influence what. Kalau A, dia akan tunjuk graph you happy or sedih. Kalau it's besar, value dia more than 0, then it's gonna be happy. Ingat satu je, tak ingat banyak. And then B, dia akan tunjuk position of the axis of symmetry. Kat sinilah. Inilah axis of symmetry. So, just ingat one type, as I said, if you just ingat A more than 0, if B more than 0, it's on the left part, B equal to 0, it's must always at center. And if B less than 0, then it's on the right part. And then untuk C basically tunjukkan y-intercept. Kat mana curve you akan pegang y tu. Dia akan pegang kat sini. Ke above or below or 0. Kalau C equal to 0, then y-intercept just terus tarik daripada sini. Kalau C more than 0, let's say it's 5, just tarik daripada atas. And then let's say C less than 0, I put it negative 3, then pump. You got it. Okay, times root, we learn pasal root. Kena find, nanti banyak you jumpa soalan yang ada 2 root, 1 root and 0 root. Boleh kita jumpa more than 2 root? No, you're not gonna jumpa. Okay, and then untuk questions, kita boleh tengok lah basically macam mana nak cari root. Kita kena ingat, bila kita tekan je calculator. Nanti in the next video also, I'm gonna teach you guys macam mana nak guna calculator. And then kita akan belajar lah bila you nak macam mana nak cari ataupun factorize lah. So, kita tahu kita dapat the value from calculator. Bila you masukkan dalam kurungan ni, you kena vice versa lah dia punya simbol. Equal to 0. Kalau you dapat pecahan, kawinkan the denominator dengan dx. No problem. Okay, I nak highlight. Kalau dia bukan x, dia boleh jadi y, dia boleh jadi p, boleh jadi q. So, dekat dalam ni, kalau you dapat soalan p, tak boleh lah X ni, kena P lah. Semua benda ni dah kena in P variable. Okay, and then bila diminta you sketch the graph, no worries, just cari value of A. Kalau more than 0, it's happy. Less than 0, it's sad. And then untuk C intercept, you can boleh terus extrude from the equations and then cari the root. And then, you kena ingat, you kena label y-intercept and then label the group. And jangan lupa untuk label the whole sketch. Alright, I think that's all from me untuk today's punya sessions. I hope you gain something from this video. If you have any question, please ask in the comments below. Jangan lupa untuk like, subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.